When you're a kid, you have a lot of ambitions and goals for your future, but you don't feel obligated to pursue them right immediately because you're still growing up. The traditional path is completing your education, attending college, graduating, and then contemplating the achievement of those goals. However, some young people take a different path, delving into entrepreneurship while still in their teens. One such example is Roar. During his teenage years, he began developing Bubble Ball, a basic but engaging physics puzzle game. The game contained 156 levels, with puzzles ranging from basic to extremely difficult. Ney finished making it in December 2010 when he was 14 years old. People didn't have high expectations for the game because it was simple, and Ney wasn't an expert in that field. However, as is often the case, new and creative ideas can emerge from unexpected areas. Bubble Ball outperformed all expectations in its first 2 weeks, with an incredible 2 million downloads from the App Store alone. In such a short period of time, the app soon acquired traction, attracting more attention and eventually topping 16 million downloads. At one point, it even surpassed Angry Birds as the most popular free game on the Apple App Store. Robert Ney's success story with the Bubble Ball app demonstrates the surprising and transforming potential of inventive ideas, regardless of original assumptions. Nick Dio, the creator of Soul, is the second person on this list to have become a millionaire through a similar method. Nick, who was no longer a teenager, achieved a spectacular milestone by surpassing the $1 million threshold at the age of 16. Nick had dabbled in rudimentary app development in his youth, but Soul marked his turning point. Initially known as Trimit, the app featured a simple yet revolutionary concept. It used an algorithm to condense material, such as emails and blog posts, into brief summaries of 1,500 or 140 characters. Soul gained traction after 100,000 downloads, earning a position on the App Store. The program piqued the interest of corporate magnate like Cashflow, who invested $300,000 in the 16-year-old Dio. After gathering input, Dio updated and rebranded the app as Soul in December 2011. Soul sought to address perceived concerns with the presentation of news content on cell phones. The initial edition received more than 200,000 downloads. Dio put together a team, including a natural language processing specialist, to improve the software. With corporate backing, he raised $1 million in additional venture capital from celebrities. Dio sold Soul to Yahoo for approximately $30 million in November 2012 and March 2013, both before turning 18. After his accomplishment, he joined Yahoo as a product manager. Nick Dio's story is an amazing example of teenage entrepreneurship and achievement. Welcome to Cashflow Canvas, where we teach lessons about investment and money-saving techniques. If you want to make your financial future better, make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel for the latest updates. Sean Bellick, the third person on our list, has taken a different road and outperformed others in a unique way. Sean founded BizShare.com when he was 14 years old, amid a difficult period for online businesses following the 2001 bubble collapse. Despite the fact that many businesses were closing, Sean remained optimistic that his idea could succeed. With nothing to lose but a $500,000 investment from his stepfather, who saw potential in Sean's enterprise, the 14-year-old entrepreneur set out on this journey knowing that even if he failed, the experience gained would be essential. Surprisingly, the business did not struggle. Rather, it skyrocketed and performed admirably. Starting modest in a bedroom, the business had expanded to a large 40,000 square feet facility by 2004, earning millions of dollars and converting its founder into a multimillionaire by the age of 17. BizShare.com's success was swift and large. In 2005, the company recorded $13.6 million in sales, which increased significantly to $24 million by 2006. By 2007, overall revenue had risen to an astonishing $37.5 million, and the following year saw even more success with $42 million in revenue. Sean Bellick's story shows not just the triumph of perseverance, but also the possibility of enormous achievement in the face of adversity. Ashley Qualls, The next person on our list started whatever.com as a hobby at the age of 14. The website's principal goal was to provide free MySpace layouts and HTML courses geared to her age range, which were solely supported by advertising money. Ashley transformed her home's basement into her own workplace, enlisting the support of her mother and schoolmates, and she earned an incredible $70,000 in the first few months. This early accomplishment was simply the beginning of her entrepreneurial path, as she became a teen millionaire by the age of 17. Despite receiving multiple acquisition offers, including a tempting $1.5 million and the ability to buy any car, Ashley Qualls declined all of them. This choice may have been inspired by the understanding that the value of the vehicle given, such as the Aston Martin Valkyrie, may potentially exceed the monetary amount proposed on her website. It looks to be an unusual incentive to convince a teenager, and Ashley sensibly refused to be swayed by such offers. Fortunately, her reluctance paid off as the website's visitor count continued to climb. In 2007, whatever.com received over 7 million unique visitors every month, generating millions of dollars in income. Ashley Qualls' narrative exemplifies her entrepreneurial energy, as she intelligently navigated through tempting offers to sustain and increase her website's popularity. Our next entrepreneur is Fraser Doherty, aka Jam Boy. His journey began by making sugar-free jam using his grandmother's recipe and selling it on a modest scale to neighbors and local merchants. Fraser, dissatisfied with his current level of success, aimed to spread his jam throughout the country, particularly in Britain. To accomplish this, he approached Waitrose with his proposal, accompanied by his supportive father. Fraser persisted despite initial rejection due to labeling and pricing concerns, developing his offer further. After several attempts, he was successful in addressing the concerns, resulting in an agreement to stock his jam on the shelves of Waitrose stores across the UK. Fraser's jam quickly gained popularity, with placements in major retail chains such as Tesco, Sainsbury's, and Morrison's. This accomplishment resulted in a business turnover of £1 million per year, propelling him into the ranks of teen millionaires. Fraser Doherty's tale exemplifies the power of persistence and resilience in growing a modest business into a national success. Catherine and David Cook are next on our list. After migrating to New Jersey and enrolling in their new school, Catherine and David Cook recognized the limitations of the traditional yearbook as a tool of socialization. When Dave couldn't find a good way to meet someone from his yearbook, he decided to develop Meet Me. By expressing his desire to date a girl in a photograph, the siblings imagined an online yearbook with options for members to communicate with one another. However, due to a lack of requisite equipment and abilities, they hired an Indian development team to bring their idea to fruition. Within the first week, 400 people joined the site, and its popularity grew as more schools participated. In less than a year, the user base grew to 1 million. The young business entrepreneurs were already making millions of dollars when a remarkable opportunity presented themselves. Kupasa made an offer to buy Meet Me for a whopping $100 million, $18 million in cash, and $82 million in shares. Many teens are making millions, and while this film cannot cover all of them, the main message is that age does not limit them. If you're a teenager with a strong business idea, it's worth trying, especially since the risks are smaller than they would be if you were an adult with more obligations. As we conclude, I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope you found value in this video and learned something new, and I look forward to seeing you in our future videos. I would deeply value it if you could like this video and subscribe to our channel. Your support will help us to create more valuable content, and we can work together to secure your financial future. What are the key takeaways from this video that you can share in the comment section?